Hello everyone, just a quick heads up. English is not my native language and this Let's Play was recorded mainly to practice speaking freely in English. But it turned out decently enough, so I figured I'll upload it anyway. I'd be grateful for any feedback, but keep in mind that all of the episodes have already been recorded.
They came from the depths of the void, an ancient enemy of an ancient people. No one knows why they hate us so, or why they have made war upon us. Some say the struggle against their evil is the mandate of heaven. Though their origins and purpose are shrouded in mystery, their plan is simple. They travel, they land, and then they conquer. Now, they are here on our world to do to us what they have done to so many others. And they will do it, unless someone stops them.
Come with me. You have much to learn before you can deal with the likes of those monsters. Since the arrival of the devils, foul creatures and evil spirits have appeared throughout the land. These signs and omens can have but one meaning, that your destiny is part of the mandate of heaven. Having cheated death during the night of shooting stars, you find yourself as far from your village of Sweetwater as old Falagar's magic could take you. 3 years have passed while Falagar imparted what knowledge he could to train you in your chosen professions. But the time came at last when he could teach you no more, and you have ventured into the world to seek your fame and fortune. Now, a world away from your lost home, you have stumbled across evidence of a terrible conspiracy involving a new religious cult. 5 letters from King Roland to his wife Catherine, and a letter from the King of the Devils to a wicked traitor named Sulman have turned up in an abandoned goblin camp. Your fate seems inextricably bound to these letters and that awful night, and your role in the events to come may be larger than anyone could imagine. The tools you have are but a small sum of gold, your wits, and a lot of potential. The roads ahead are infinite, and all the choices are yours to make. So choose wisely. Good luck.
So we could go with the default party, but we will create our own party for this playthrough. First of all, let's pick some nice images for our character members. I think this one, him, and yeah, that's alright. So next up we will pick our classes. There are 3 base classes: the Knight, which is basically your standard warrior type, Cleric, which is your standard priest, healer / buffer type, and your Sorcerer, which is your standard mage type. There are also some hybrid classes, for example Paladin, which is a combination of Knight and Cleric. He can do both of these roles, but not as good as these can. The Archer was a combination of Knight and Sorcerer, and the Druid, which is a combination of Cleric and Sorcerer. For this playthrough, we will be picking a Paladin, 2 Sorcerers, and a Cleric. First of all, we will reduce all of our stats by 2. You can only reduce them by 2, and by reducing them, you get bonus points in the lower right corner we can freely distribute later on. So, let's distribute these points. We can get endurance, which is basically your health and your general survivability, which is pretty important in this play, in this game. And then speed for our main guys. Those who do all the attacking. The cleric doesn't need that much speed. She will only use heal spells every now and then. We can actually name our guys as well. I will go with a certain theme. You might recognize it. It's not important if you don't. But yeah. There we go. Next up, we can distribute 2 more skills. All of our characters already have some skills. For example, our paladin already can use swords and spirit magic, and we will give him as well spears and disarm traps. Our 2 sorcerers can already use fire magic, which we will probably never use in this playthrough, but we want to have them. We want them to have air magic and leather armors. And our cleric will need spirit magic, which is a strong buffing magic, and shields. And with that, we can begin the game.